already know what's happening. This man is that boy DELI back out here with another video. Y'all consider title below. Dang. Listen, bro, we are not doing a reaction today. We are coming at y'all with a album review. Chat, for the ones that have seen the post on the community tab on YouTube, I said I wrote 2 album reviews for y'all. So it'll be this one, and also I have one dropping tomorrow. It's not to the EP, chat. We have one today and one tomorrow that I will be dropping, but this is the type of content that I want to move towards doing a lot more on my channel. I have done album reviews before, so make sure y'all go check out the album reviews playlist. But this is where I see my content heading in the future. I really enjoy writing my thoughts down and giving y'all my full thoughts and breakdown on certain projects. So I want to end up doing this a little bit more, probably not pushing out 2 per week, but at least pushing out like 1 per week for an album that I really wanted to highlight. But today, y'all see the title of this video should be Metro Boomin Futuristic Summer isn't for everybody, bro. So if y'all haven't checked out my Futuristic Summer reaction, make sure y'all go check out that reaction. But we just about to hop into this breakdown, this whole album review, and I just want to talk about this project and let y'all know what I think about it since it's been a few days. But hey man, let's hop straight into it. If you're new to the channel, make sure like, comment, subscribe if you're new, you feel me? Let's get into it, bro. First thing I want to talk about with this project, I see a lot of people dropping reactions and down talking this project right here. But it's like majority of y'all that's talking about the project saying that it's trash don't even understand the reason on why the project sounds the way that it do. Mainly because either one, you're not from Atlanta, or you're just not from down south in general, bro. Now I can understand if you didn't like that style of music back then, if you heard it before, that's fine. Everybody can have their own opinion, but just people that are just calling it trash and don't really understand it, y'all need to actually understand the project before you just go ahead and judge it and just think it's outright trash and it's the worst project that Metro Boomin ever released, bro. Now I know a lot of people know Metro because of the beats that he's made for Future, Young Thug, and others in the game, and y'all may have expected him to give us another project like Heroes and Villains or any other project he's made in the past that has a more modern sound that includes a lot of artists that the casual listener would know. But this wasn't that, bruh. Now, to give an overall analysis and breakdown of this project, the project pretty much displays the nostalgic sound of Atlanta music within the 2010s, chat. Now, there may be a few people that's watching this video that may be like, DELI, how old are you? You don't know nothing about that sound because you're too young. But it's like, this is the thing that people really don't understand about me. Now, I know there may have been situations in the past where I may react to something and y'all may think it's a fake reaction because I say I haven't heard it before. Bro, this is why I can't wait to get my mom in for a reaction video, because y'all don't understand the shit that y'all was listening to. J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, all these other niggas. I wasn't listening to that when I was a kid. When I was with my mama, I was mainly listening to old school music. When I was around my sister, this is the type of music that I would hear her friends playing. You see what I'm saying? This is the type of music that I would hear on 107.9, chat. See, I gotta put it into perspective for niggas, cause they just don't know, chat. This style of music has had a major impact on me since I was a youth growing up, chat. Like I explained during the reaction, make sure y'all go check out the video. I'll leave it down below in the description. Me staying in a cul-de-sac at a young age, going outside that Friday after school, playing basketball with friends while songs like this are being played on a big ass radio somebody brought outside, bruh. Shit, from pep rallies in elementary school. Even though this song came out in 2008, Swag Surfing, it's still being played today and has been played all throughout my life so far, chat. Like deadass, chat, this is one of those projects I can relate to off of personal experience. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's always nice for especially me to relate some shit off personal experience, because I react to a lot of older projects, or I react to certain projects that I never really heard before, and I'm not really able to give a deep analytical breakdown on what I think about the project. But this is one of those that I can sincerely talk about because I was raised on this type of music. Yes, I may have been born in 2003, but this is the music that I remember hearing when I was growing up, bruh. Now, the perfect way to explain Metro Boomin's Futuristic Summer is like a big family reunion. This project, I feel, is one of those that just brings Atlanta back together. In some ways, I feel like the city has been divided. So hearing songs off this project just gave nothing but good vibes to it, bruh. Like, bruh, I couldn't help but just smile listening to every single song off the project because of how much I recall hearing this style of music when I was a kid. Now, looking into the production of the project, I want to primarily talk about Metro Boomin and Zaytoven. A lot of the beat kit instruments that was used during this project are very ancient compared to what we hear today, bro. Like, if y'all haven't heard the project and y'all was to hear the instruments that were being used within the production, bro, you'll be like, I haven't heard this in a minute. Yes, they're bringing a few instruments back into, you know, the fold of the modern sound, but a lot of those instruments, I was like, bro, I can't remember the last time I heard any production that sounds like this, bro. Now, with some good, there is some bad. There are some cons to some pros within this album, but for me, I don't have a lot of bad things I have to say about this project. The only bad thing about this project, I feel, is if it was way too long, bro. But when I got to the end of the project, for some weird reason, it left me wanting to hear more, simply because there are monumental artists that I feel was missing from this project, or certain artists that I feel could have been included more during the project. We could have got Gucci more. Shit, Metro could have had a connect to end up having Ludacris on the project. Even more modern artists like Lotto or Anicia. Some of y'all might not know who Anicia is, but it's like, I feel as if, especially with the Atlanta scene, like over the years, we haven't had that many poppin' women artists, but it would have been nice for one of them to be showcased during this project, or possibly both of them, because when you really think about it, I mean, I said this at the end of my reaction as well, the only other artist that has been able to give off that Atlanta sound for real this year is Anicia. She dropped a whole other project called Grady Baby, which I reacted to. Y'all can go check out that reaction if y'all are into the ATL sound for real, but she's the only other artist that has been able to portray the Atlanta sound and how poetic the sound was in the 2010s. She was able to give that sound off within her project, and she's the only person that I can say has done that within these past few years, bro. In terms of rating this project, like I said, bro, you can't really put this on a normal scale, simply because a lot of people just won't understand it. It's like they won't understand this sound if they don't know nothing about it. So it's like, for the ones that get it, just get it, and the ones that don't simply don't, bro. I feel like we don't see this enough, but it's like, back in the day, music used to be so regional. Like, you would be able to tell. It's still like that nowadays, but I feel like there's a lot of artists that's in the game that don't really follow the sound of the region for real. Because when you think about the South, Louisiana has a different sound from Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? Atlanta has a different sound from Michigan. Michigan has a different sound from Chicago. But it's like, nowadays with music, bro, I feel like we got away from how music used to be split up by regions. You got West Coast niggas trying to copy the Louisiana sound, Jello. I understand you're influenced by it, gang, but it's just a lot of people copying sounds from all over the globe instead of taking sounds from their region per se. And I feel as if Metro releasing this project, I wouldn't say it's a reset per se, but it should get a lot of people to want to start making music that sounds more like the city that they were raised from. You know what I'm saying? For me, for example, I can't speak into detail about the Louisiana sound. I can't speak into detail about the sound of LA because I'm not from LA. It's like, you can gather all the intellect and information about a city sound, but even with doing that, you won't really understand it as much as somebody else that's actually from there, bruh. But hearing this sound right here from the Futuristic Summer project, all of the songs gave off a different sound. There are certain songs I can highlight that really gives me a flashback for real, like track 3. Like, that whole song overall just gave me, I usually get mad at nostalgia tracks, chat, like I really do, but it's like, it hasn't been nobody that has been able to portray this sound for a very long time. And I said Metro Boomin, he didn't have to go out his way to get Young Dro, Travis Porter, fucking Schoolie, and all these other niggas on the project. He didn't have to do it, but it's just the love for your city, the love that he had for Atlanta, chat. I'm glad that he ended up doing this, because I feel like Atlanta really needed that project that represents Atlanta, and this was that. You got a whole lot of songs on this project that give different vibes. They want to have fun. That's just a fun ass track. The hook hard as hell. That's by far the best song off the project. But then when you go to a song like track number 10 with Waka Flocka, clap. That is a strip club song. You see what I'm saying? Like, he got the club songs, he got some of the family reunion tracks on that motherfucker, he got some of the just the block party functions. He got all different type of vibes within this project, but the whole shit just give off nothing but good vibes for real. Like, yes, Clap was more of a modern song compared to everything else in terms of the beat and the instruments that was used during the project, but I just like how he just kept it Atlanta based. He didn't go out and say, let me get this artist that's not from Atlanta to showcase the Atlanta sound. That doesn't make sense. I understand there may be a few people that wanted to see, you know, a lot of other artists on this project that's not from Atlanta, but it wouldn't make sense to the theme of the project. This is primarily a regional cultural project, chat. Like, it's a project that represents the 2010 sound of Atlanta, and Metro Boomin, Zaytoven, all the producers that took part, DJ Spins did an amazing job within this project. Going back to track 3, how they ended up running the track back, like they gave us the hook, then they said run this shit back, and then they restarted the song from the top. That's how songs used to be back in the day, chat. So it was nice to hear all the producer tags, the DJ tags going on within the songs and shit, because you don't get that within the music anymore. But I feel like that's what made music so good, that give it that nostalgic sound. Just hearing certain things in the background, hearing the producer tags, hearing the DJ on the song and all that shit, just hearing niggas talk on the beat. That is what made the South sound so great, bro, back in the day. And I'm glad that Metro Boomin ended up releasing this project, bro. With that being said, like I said, you can't put this project on a regular scale. I would just give this project simply a 10 out of 10. With me being from the South, with me being from Atlanta, that is the reason why I give it a 10 out of 10. But it wasn't much bad within the project that I can say. You see what I'm saying? Now watch, it's gonna be a dumbass nigga that's down below in the comments trying to put words in my mouth saying, so you saying that this is album of the year because you give it 10 out of 10? Like I said, you cannot put this on a regular scale. But do I think this album is one of the best projects that dropped this year? Do I think this project is album of the year? Hell no! I don't even think it's in my top 10. But I still enjoyed this project for the sound that it gave off. But chat, at the end of the day, people just need to understand this is a cultural project that Metro Boomin released. Yes, you can still enjoy it if you're not from the South or if you're not from Atlanta, but you won't understand the reason on why it sounds that way unless you were raised here, bruh. But other than that, man, y'all can let me know what y'all thought about Metro Boomin Futuristic Summer down below in the comments, bruh. Let me know what y'all thought about the project. Let me know y'all top 5 favorite songs. Let me know what y'all rate the project. And if y'all not from Atlanta, let me know what y'all thought about the project. Give me y'all genuine thoughts. Even if you didn't like it, just let me know down below in the comments, because I just want to see where y'all thoughts are at within this project. I don't just make this video just for me to talk. I want to see y'all opinions and y'all thoughts down below in the comments as well. But other than that, man, make sure y'all go check out the Metro Boomin Futuristic Summer reaction. I'll leave it down below in the description. Make sure y'all go check out all the other Metro Boomin reactions up on the channel. But other than that, man, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and even more videos coming, some more content coming soon. You already know what time it is, man. Make sure to follow the Kick, follow Twitch, and also join the Discord down below in the description. But hey, man, it's me, your boy, that boy DELI. Gone.